Good evening, America, and welcome to the Conservative Viewpoint. I'm your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. And it is January 28th, 2026. So strap in because we are starting this evening by lighting a fire under the lies that the mainstream media tries to feed you every single day. We've got a massive show for you guys tonight. We are pulling back the curtain on the great green illusion and following a trail of corruption in Minnesota that leads places the elites don't want you looking. Let's start with the facts. Global warming is a joke. It is the greatest redistribution of wealth scheme in human history. They want you to feel guilty for driving your truck while they are flying around in their private jets to Davos, and nobody is the bigger clown in this circus than Al Gore. I got the receipts right here. 20 major predictions from the highest priest of climate change himself that have spectacularly failed. I'm going to show you some of them. He told us that the North Pole would be ice-free by 2014. Well, that's a lie. He said Mount Kilimanjaro would have no snow by 2016. Well, another lie. He told us sea levels would rise 20 feet. And shallow Florida and New York, gone. Well, we can see that was a lie. From extreme hurricanes that never came to the famous 10-year point of no return. He talked about it in 2006 algorithm for 20. The only thing heating up in this amount of taxpayer money shoveled into these failed green energy scams. But speaking of stolen money, we have to take a look at what's happening in the North Star State. The Minnesota fraud and crime wave isn't just about a mismanagement. It's a coordinated assault on our system. We have seen the feeding of our future scandal, but now we have new sickening details. This isn't just about Somali adults' safety or billions. They are now using Somali kids as pawns in their games. Oh, yes, you heard me right. Investigators are uncovering ghost rosters in child care centers, autism clinics, where children are being signed up for services that don't even exist, just so the kickbacks can keep flowing. And where's that money going? Well, it's being laundered through informal networks and sent straight overseas, with a direct link now being traced back to the CCP. While our national debt is sitting at a staggering $39 trillion, of your hard-earned money is being used for the funneling foreign interest through the pipeline of fraud in the Midwest. And wait until you hear what else Somali children are doing. We have a lot to cover, and we aren't pulling any punches. The truth is coming out tonight. We aren't stopping until every stone is unturned. Stand by for a fantastic show because we are taking the fight to them. They spent decades trying to freeze your brains with fear and empty pockets with lies. But tonight, the heat is finally being turned back on them. The globalists once you blind, the foster once you broke, and the media once you silent. But tonight, the truth is loud. The receipts are out, and the fight for the soul of this country has started. So buckle up, America, because the game is over and the facts are on the table. The Conservative Viewpoint begins right now. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show tonight. Well, it is Wednesday, and we are halfway there, guys. I'm telling you what. I can't wait until we get going, but tomorrow's the best one yet. It is Throwback Thursday, everyone. Yes, sirree, Bobby, it is. So we are going to get on to that. I've just been downloading some videos, getting ready for that. We've got a lot of stuff going on, guys. It's going to be great. So, hey, let's get busy because we got a show going on tonight we got to get to. So let's give some shout-outs going on right now. We got Facebook. We got YouTube, which we got Sean in there right now. What's happening, Sean? Thank you for that, man. We got Twitch. We got X. They got Cat Attack in X right there. She is, man. Thank Cat Attack. We also got Rumble. We also got Kick. We also got Getter and the Getter Gang. Yes, sir, Bob. Let's get over here to the Getter Gang and see who's topping us off, which I know already. It is Sean to justice, man. Yes, you got to know that. I saw he beat me to the punch again today. You got radical right Sean Justice happening right now. There he is at Cecil 1776. Right there he is, man. How you doing, Cecil? Let's keep going down here. Wendover in here somewhere. Mr. Joe Public. There himself right there he is. What the happening? We got them going on. We got Wendover right there. We got another cat over here, K3. Cat is in the house over here in Getter Gang. Yes, sir, Bob. Yeah, or that would be Betty, wouldn't it? Yeah, since it's Cat. So, hey, guys, Mr. Texas John is also in the house over here, too. Jillian, I see Jillian over here in Rumble. Let's find out who's all here tonight. We got Jillian. We got Gregory. Yeah, Gregory Cards Jr. If you are in Rumble, check him out, guys. We got Hooks from the Sticks. He's over there. Colin from Scotland. There he is. And Jillian. Welcome, Jillian. Nice to see you. It's awesome to see you right there. Okay, guys, we got a lot to go over tonight, guys. More people will be kicking in the way, going up and down here. Let me see, make sure. And with Sean's over in Facebook. There he is. Welcome, everyone. Anyone in Facebook, get on here. Get in chat, get in your comments, and type it. Say hi. Come on now. I want to see all you guys in there. We got to pick some numbers up, guys, because we got election time rolling around. And we've got one for a state to save. We got to save Pennsylvania. We got to get Shapiro out of there. Cameron bought a lot of DeWeese. Got to get her out of there. We've got to get Pennsylvania saved. I was watching all day today, and some of the comments these idiots are making on Shapiro's site when he's just sitting there lying to him. He's another piece of shit Democrat saying that the Republicans are causing us to be unsafe. ICE is causing us to be unsafe. No, the dumbass Democrats have caused us to be unsafe, allowing these 20 plus million illegal criminals into our country. It's the only reason why the ICE is in our streets right now is because of these Democrats and the dumb bullshit that they pulled the past 4 years under the Joe Biden prop up machine. So that's why we've got to get the McCassell. Hi, McCassell. And we got to get this straight. We got to save it, guys. We got to get out and vote in May or whenever your election is. The first one, even the first one and the second one. It don't matter what it is. You got to get your asses out and vote. Period. End of story. We cannot do this lackadaisic stuff and not get out and vote because, oh, it's just, what is it, generals first, I think, and then primary or whatever it is. We got to get it done, right? Got to get it done. So, hey, let's get busy because I got some stuff for you that you're going to want to hear. But first, we're going to get over here with Al Gore's Inconvenient Truth because it turned 20 years old today. Oh, yeah. The lies and the false predictions started back in the 1800s, and then none of them's come true. And his turns 20, and the critics say the biggest disaster is its failed predictions, right? So let's take a look at some of his failed predictions, shall we?
In 1989, we had until the year 2000 to stop global warming. In 2002, we had less than 10 years to stop global famines. In 2006, we had just 50 days. In 2007, we had 4 years. In 2009, Britain's Prince Charles said we had just 96 months to stop our ecosystem from collapsing. Now, the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change says we need to take immediate action or suffer massive food shortages.
Sorry, Slug. Cell phones are bad for the environment.
So, what do we do in this particular last chance? Well, Al Gore is endorsing a penguin named Earth. But let's be honest, Gore doesn't have the best track record on climate predictions. His 2006 movie An Inconvenient Truth predicted all sorts of climate disasters, but 12 years later, Mount Kilimanjaro still has snow, the North Pole still has ice, the weather hasn't gotten more violent, and the heat waves he predicted never came. But I still think we should keep a lookout for Man Bear Pig.
Don't worry, it's not really Man Bear Pig. It's me, Al Gore.
And that is only some of the failed predictions. I could have went back to the 1800s and brought it all the way up till now, but my God, the list is so long. And the reason I bring it up is because it turned 20 years old today from his failures. And It just continues. It never stops. Got to keep the volume low for now, so most watching the chat feed. All right, Tammy, I'm glad you got to stop by, though. I'm happy about that. So let's keep going here, guys. We got a lot of stuff to go over. Here we go. Virginia judge blocks Democrats' redistricting push ahead of midterms, which is a plus in itself right there. You got enough problem with Spermberger in there now. So, and she's causing a lot of issues going on in here. But that's not all. Virginia Democrats just hit their first setback, and it could make a difference in midterm elections. What do we got here? The Democrat-controlled Virginia General Assembly gave final legislative approval earlier this month to propose constitutional amendment that would give lawmakers emergency powers outside the 10-year redistricting process, gerrymander the Old Dominion's congressional maps. Well, that's not going to happen. And Spermberger, she's been trying to do everything she can do to undermine everything that makes Virginia, Virginia. And it's going to happen. I'm telling you, guys got to watch it. Virginia's going downhill just like New York is. She's a socialist too. So it's pretty bad right there. Picture sticks. I remember Gore going to the Arctic to prove that global ice caps were melting. Then his spigot froze in and he had to be rescued. That's funny right there, Hicks. That's funny right there. That piece of shit he's a worthless shit. And anyone and everyone that donated to this shit, to global warming and all that stuff, you pathetic. You guys going to fall for the bullshit that's been going on for 100 years, and none of it's come true yet. And this snowstorm just proved every bit of that. Where's the warming at? Yeah, damn idiots. So I don't feel a bit sorry for any of these idiots that do that kind of stuff. Want us to go to 2 congressional seats per state, the same as the Senate. There you go. All right, let's get into Texas. Governor Abbott freezes H-1B visas after damning reports from Blaze TV's Sarah Gonzalez. He immediately freezes the H-1B petition, citing recent reports of abuse in the federal H-1B visa program. The federal government ongoing review that the program to ensure American jobs are going to American workers. Well, they go to find out that's not a fact, because they found out these American companies are firing Americans and hiring illegals for a cheaper rate. Like we didn't know that was going on. So, of course, you got Abbott taking control of this like he always does and stopping it, and it's going to stop these companies from hiring these illegals and force them to hire these. They're saying that these people were brought in for illegals to take jobs that Americans couldn't do. I don't know a single job in this country that some American can't do. So don't give me this bullshit that you got to hire an illegal out of our country to do a job, because guaranteed there's one American in this country that can do these jobs that so-called only illegals can do. That's a bunch of bullshit. So I don't want to hear it. Every one of these companies need fined to the hilt, millions of dollars every time they hire an illegal over an American. This is where it stops. Somebody's got to do something about it. All right, what do we got? Now, CBP, Border Patrol agents, placed on administrative leaves after deadly confrontation with Alex Preddy. Well, that is just normal, everyday things that happen when a shooting like this takes place. That is normal. But you know what? Democrats are using that as a symbol of guilt. Oh, yeah, they're loving this shit. So, and it is not of guilt. This is a standard procedure and should not be used as any suspicion of wrongdoing. They're just not in the field. They're still in there, but they're not in the field. We need to stop them from collecting a retirement after 5 years. If some bitches want a retirement, let them vest in it. We all had to do it. I had to vest in my retirement for the state, which sucks. So let them do the same damn thing. Now we're going to get into a little Michigan here. Defiant Democrat Mayor Gay Frey, or French Fry, whichever one he is playing with fire, according to Trump. Because that whatever he is It stated that Minneapolis does not and will not enforce federal immigration laws after Trump had a great conversation with them, according to Trump. But you know what? As soon as he said that, that son of a bitch should be arrested. He's not going to do it. He needs arrested. He needs taken out. He needs to be, what do you have to recall him? He's a worthless fag anyways, and he needs to go. He wants to do that kind of shit, and he wants to incite riots and incite insurrection. Get him the hell out of there. They need a stipend, and that's the same as other public servants. That would be a good idea. All right, let's keep going here. Got to get through all these and make sure I'm not mixing anything. One thing Freddie can do is eat 9 rounds. Other than that, good one, X. I like that one. But they find out, and I don't know if I have it in here or not, to find out that Pretty was kicking in tail lights and all kind of shit when he got his rib broke a week ago, before he got shot a week. So the son of bitches had to run in. They want to paint him as this nurse, a surgical nurse or whatever he was. It was nothing but a thug. As simple as that. And I'm going to show you some more mental illness people coming up here shortly. But the activist judge who did not and would not sign off on charging the gay lemon for storming the church with these crooks, and the one that demanded the ICE director get into court or she's going to hold him in contempt. Oh, yeah. Donated to pro-illegal alien group. It's a he. I'm sorry about that. But he even admitted to Fox News Digital that he's been donating to these places for years. Admitted to this. He's just another activist judge thinking he can make the laws up as he goes. Judges are not supposed to be making laws. They are supposed to be upholding them and sentencing people to laws. This is not what happens. But this piece of shit is doing this and admitted, like I said, admitted to Fox News Digital. He's donated for many years to immigrant law centers of Minnesota. He thinks that poor people should be able to get legal representation. Oh, yeah, from a judge, an activist judge. He needs removed from the bench immediately. Every time we get on here and we talk about this stuff, we see the illegal. We show you the evidence of the illegal stuff that they're doing, but nothing ever gets done. Tracker droid. Uh-oh. Rock Justice is in the house over here. Watch up, Rock. It's Tracker Droid. I love the name. That's a great one. I love that one. God, love that one. All right, man. All right, let's keep going. Homan issues a statement after meeting with Tim Walz and Jacob Gayfrey French Fry. Whatever one he is. I don't care. So, today he met with Governor Walz and Frey and the law enforcement officials to discuss the issues on the ground in Minnesota. We all agreed that we need to support our law enforcement officers and get criminals off the street. That is according to Walz. But then you go down here a little bit, and Mayor Gayfrey, French Fry, Chief O'Hara, and I met with Bordazar Homan and had a productive conversation. I reiterate that my main ask is for Operation Metro Surge to end as quickly as possible. Public safety works best when it's built on community trust. No, it doesn't, you idiot. It built on getting criminals off the streets, you son of a bitch. How the fuck can you put up with this idiot like this in Minnesota? You're going to stop crime, but you got to trust them first. How stupid can one person be? Well, pretty stupid if you're a Democrat, and that's what this idiot is. I cannot believe that is something that will come out of somebody's mouth. You got to trust. That's the worst thing you can do is trust inmates. Violent Vixen 29 just popped in over here on Getter, guys. Type in her name, Violent Vixen 29. Check out Rebel Chick with a Cause. She put a great show on today. She always does. So get it in there. Check out Rebel Chick with a Cause. You'll love it, guys. Trust me. All right, let's keep going. Get Gayfrey French Fry off my screen. Now we're going to go into a little bit of the mental illness that I showed you yesterday. How many of those articles did I show you about mental illness, right? Well, it continues today. A Florida nurse fired after wishing harm on pregnant White House press secretary. If this isn't mental, I don't know what is, guys. But listen to this mental freak She should never be allowed around a patient, babies, or anything again. It's a quick video, only 14 seconds, but she does a lot of damage. And you wait till you hear the word she uses, because that word turns around back on her, because that is exactly what this woman is. I'll let you tell it herself.
As a labor and delivery nurse, it gives me great joy to wish Caroline Levitt a 4th degree tear. I hope that you fucking rip from bow to stern and never shit normally again, you cunt.
The cunt is her. And that bitch better have her RN license taken away from her and never see that again. Never have a job ever again. But that is pathetic. These nutcases are coming out of the woodwork every time you turn around, and nothing's getting done about it. What else we got here? I think I have another one here. Yes, I do. Here we go. Another one. I'm going to kill Trump. Donald Trump. Wait a minute. It says Donald Trump. Smug Democrat candidate. Yes, you heard me right. Threatens death penalty in latest campaign trick. I want to tell you what I mean when I say I'm going to kill Donald Trump. While the Trump administration continues trying to put out real and proverbial fires started by Democrats, more lightning across the country. Now, a Democratic candidate appears to be promising to kill the president as part of a campaign platform. That kind of vile commitment makes it clear that Elliot Forhan is not qualified to be Attorney General. Oh, yeah, this guy's going for Attorney General in Ohio. Oh, yeah, get this. I want to tell you what I mean when I say I'm going to kill Donald Trump for us, and a former Ohio State representative. He said this on Facebook. I mean, I'm going to obtain a conviction rendered by a jury of his peers at a standard of proof beyond a reasonable doubt based on evidence presented at trial, conducted in accordance with the requirement of due process, resulting in a sentence duly executed of capital punishment, Forhan said in this video. Well, you dumb son of a bitch. You should have went about it some way different. Now, this should immediately get him arrested and put in jail for threatening a sitting president. But will it? I doubt it. But this son of a bitch is another one like Letitia James. Think they can base their campaigns off of the Trump derangement syndrome that they all have and say, well, we're going to get Trump. We're going to get Trump. Well, trust me, 3 more years and Trump's not going to be here no longer. So what's going to be their excuses then? We're going to get J.D. Vance if he becomes president in 2028? Or we're going to get whatever Republican gets in there in 2028? Is that going to be it? Or what's going to happen when you get a Democrat in there? Are they going to say, we're going to kill that Democrat too, right? Is that what's going to happen? No, because their Trump derangement syndrome is based on Trump. This dumb son of a bitch, deranged idiot, just like the rest of them, need mental health. And when he said this, that should immediately get, who is it? The Secret Service on his doorstep, cuffing his dumb ass and taking him to prison. But we don't see that with these Republicans. They're too fucking weak. And I'm so sick and tired of this. Every time we turn around, we have to sit there and say that they're weak because they won't do a damn thing. They are making arrests and jailing them. I can't wait to see him, Kat. You find any information for me, send them to me. I want to see information, guys. I want to see anything you guys got that I can't find. If you email it to me, I'll tell you if I got it or if I don't got it. I will let you know. But send me all your stuff, guys. I can't catch everything. I'll lay $500 and it was staged. Oh, yeah. It's coming up, too. Minnesota mob. Agitators admit on camera who is funding the protest. James O'Keefe Media Group conducted an undercover investigation inside a series of ICE out protests in Minneapolis, revealing a loosely connected network of activist organizations, union affiliates, and nonprofit groups coordinating demonstrations that dissolved into lawlessness, police-free zone, hostile to journalists and perceived outsiders. Oh, yeah. And it just keeps going and going and going. Because what else we got here? Let my computer come up again. We got the CCP connection right here, and we've heard it before. Bring this country to a halt. Sour Singham Network. Students vowed nationwide anti-ICE shutdown. No work, no school, no shopping. The anti-ICE effort continues to ramp up in Minnesota, and a Chinese Communist Party-linked activist network is seeking to take these shutdown efforts nationwide. Exactly. Kat, right there, she got it. Get that fucker, Singham. He is part of the Chinese CCP contract. Oh, yes. Led by activist network tied to the CCP-linked millionaire Marxist Neville Roy Singham. And they are going to try to bring this nationwide. Oh, my God, if it comes close to me, I am going to be there in PA. Oh, yeah. And I want to dare somebody. Put one finger on me. All you got to do is do this. You will not see tomorrow. I don't care. Oh, yes. I will be there. I will be taping every bit of it. Let's see it happen. And these people need arrested for antagonisting and paying for this shit. And why are no arrests being made? This is ridiculous, right? I am so sick of this stuff. It's unbelievable. Let's get this dumb, crazy wacko off my thing because we got something coming up here in a second. Come on, damn it.
Jacob Fry,
Oh, my
the mayor
God.
of Minneapolis. He makes clear
All right,
he cares
here we
more
go.
about illegal immigrants and protecting
Here we go.
them
JD Vance
than he
smokes
does American
Eon
citizens.
Omar
Cut
ragtop
six.
herself that she dares to say cleaning voter rolls is about rigging elections.
Federal agency around immigration.
Did you see what's going on here with these
Have you
stupid ass
stopped to ask
Democrats?
yourself why there is chaos
If you
in
clean a
Minneapolis
voter roll,
and
that's
literally
rigging an
nowhere
election.
else in America?
Taking off dead people,
What does
taking off
Minneapolis
illegals,
have
taking off
that
people that
nobody
don't
else
belong
has?
to the
Well, it has
address
walls and
or voting
Fry
in
and these
wrong
insane
states
Democrats
and wrong
who believe
districts.
their
That's
jurisdiction should
rigging
exist
an
in a state
election,
of
right?
secession
No,
from
what
the
the
federal
Democrats are
government
doing
and federal
is rigging an
laws.
election. And there
That
ain't
is
no
the bottom
damn
line
liberal
here.
that can come
Making
on
new
here
federal
and
immigration
even
laws
attempt
should not
to prove
apply
me
in
wrong
Minnesota.
about any of this because they're too
Does that
fucking
sound
stupid.
reasonable to you? Does
The
that
last
sound
thing
like
that bitch
something
would do is
that
have a
should be
town hall
allowed?
and answer
Of course,
questions.
it sounds insane.
Exactly, Fix.
Who
That
are
raghead,
federal
unless it's
agents
in,
picking up? Drug traffickers, rapists,
they're playing a
sex
video.
criminals, smugglers.
What the
murderers.
hell? I don't know where the hell that came from. I don't know why that came up there. We're going to get to that here in a little bit. That's what I wanted to show you from yesterday. Thank you for that, Gregory. But yes, JD Vance smokes Eon more if you did not hear me, because she dared to say cleaning a voter roll is about rigging an election. Taking off dead people, getting people off there that's not supposed to be voting, illegals off there, that is not cleaning. What the Democrats are doing is rigging elections. And it's as simple as that. Not only that, we're getting into now the Omar attack has been questioned heavily as viewers notice subtle details right before the attack and Omar's extremely unexpected response. Okay? Any normal person would say, oh, yeah, let's go get checked. You don't know what the hell that is. That could have been acid or something thrown at her, right? But I want to show you that video again, and you tell me if you see any kind of reaction from her or anybody else around her right before this guy squirts her with that syringe. Take a look.
And DHS Secretary Kristi Noem must resign or face impeachment. I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh my God, he sprayed something on her.
I need a napkin.
I showed you this yesterday too. But did you guys see anything about that? They're saying that a quick nod right at the beginning. Let's watch it one more time. See if you see a nod out of her head. I see a nod out of the woman behind her, but take a look at this one again. One more time.
And DHS Secretary Kristi Noem must resign or face impeachment.
Now, did you see something? I saw the one woman behind her, maybe a tiny nod, but this is the speculations that they're coming up with now, saying that they think it had. But was or wasn't? It was vinegar. It was vinegar that they squirted at her, but she did not know that. It could have been a poison. It could have been fentanyl. And all you have to do is touch your skin. But no, what does she say? No, we're going to finish this. Nobody in their right mind would say that, not knowing what the hell that stuff was, if it was not a rigged deal. It was dihydrogen monoxide. Now, they said in a couple articles that I read, it was vinegar, apple cider vinegar. So I don't know. But anyway, even no matter what it was, you're not going to sit there and just sit there. And she goes after her. She ain't going to do shit. So, yeah, pickle. They pickled Omar. It should have been bacon grease. Who mentioned that to me yesterday? It should have been bacon grease. I mentioned that on Vix's X page when she brought it up today about this. And I told her the same thing. I said, it should have been bacon fat. Squirted that bitch with bacon. That would have been hilarious. Somebody mentioned that to me yesterday. I can't remember who it was in chat. That was freaking hilarious. Damn you, cat. No wonder you're conservative and balding. Uh-oh, we got a liberal idiot over here in Kick called Tommy C. Pussycat. Is it Pussy Tommy? Is that what it is? You're a Nazi? You're a Nazi? Where's that at? I'm not a liberal. I'm a Nazi. You're a pussy. I hate you, stupid conservatives. You can't get anything right. Prove me wrong, you little bitch. I dare you. There's some bitch in Kick wants to sit there, run his mouth saying he's a Nazi. Would you admit to that, you dumb son of a bitch? All right, let's keep going. We don't have the time for bullshit like that. That's the mystery liquid that was sprayed on her. What else we got? Minnesota judge summons ICE head Todd threatening contempt. But if they let this person go, he doesn't need to show up. That's what this dude, I think it was a dude, said. There's another activist judge, District Judge Patrick Schlitz, said that the ICE director Todd Lyons has tested the court's patience. Oh my God, that's crazy. The person wouldn't be around anymore. He wouldn't be alive at all. More than 100 outraged community members denounce elementary school teacher over 2 words posted about ICE. These people are freaking out because this teacher says something, and what does she say? They're trashing her because she said, "Go ICE. Get the illegal criminals out of here that the Democrats allowed in here, and not protecting pedophiles, murderers, rapists, and everything else that they've let into this country." But because she said go ICE, they're condemning her for saying that. That's better than you got this gay pride things going on in there. You're teaching them sex. You're talking about sex to the little kids. And you're going to say, that's okay. But when you want to get illegal criminals off our streets and get our streets safer, then no, that's a problem. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about, idiot. That idiot's still running his mouth in Kick. He doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about. He says that Trump is deporting Indians. Listen, look at this idiot. He's deporting Indians. That son of a bitch don't even know who's being deported. So he gets on here and runs his mouth. What a dumbass. All right, let's keep going. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, it's not done. And it's not the adults getting on here. A gun fired in Coons Rapid fried chicken restaurant bathroom. From who? Somali youth, alleged involved in a theft attempt at this place. And they've got guns. Oh, yeah, this is what happens. Tell the moron of Kick there is an open RN position at the hospital. Yeah, they probably don't even have a job. He's a Nazi, remember? That's what he said. But yes, we got kids going in there with guns and Somali kids now robbing chicken stores. Oh, yeah. This is what goes on. Arrest them all. Throw them all the hell out of here. Get them the hell out of there. Put their ragheads back in Afghanistan or wherever the hell they came from. And nobody comes back again. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, I told you guys, an unemployed idiot over here and kicked. All right, Obama praises anti-ICE protest peaceful despite violent hotel attack. Who cares what Obamas have to say? They're racial pigs, and they need to be gone. And we're not done with them yet. Michelle Obama, Big Mike, she's all pissed off, she, it, because all she's known as is Obama's wife. And what she wants people to know is that she was a dean of a university. Well, I feel sorry for those damn kids. Oh, yeah, this is what she's all pissy about. Because they only know her as Obama's wife, husband, dude. She has a bigger junk than him. But this is what she's all pissy about. And they actually put her in the news about this stuff. Yeah, I know, Dover. They're just worthless over there because I'm kick out anyways because they're just worthless over there. Last thing I'm going in here, Trump pressures Iran to come to the table as massive U.S. armada draws near to Iran. Now, they've killed over 30,000 people already as protesters in there. When's enough? He said he was threatening any more after 2,000 was enough. We're up to 30,000 plus now. When's it stop? Simple as that, guys. All right, guys, here's some more videos from the other day that I wanted to get to. And the one, you already saw part of it, but here's the rest of it. Has a single Democrat stopped and asked why there is a level of chaos in Minneapolis? This is why right here.
Jacob Fry, Minneapolis, the mayor of Minneapolis. He makes clear that he cares more about illegal immigrants and protecting them than he does American citizens. Cut 6.
In Minneapolis, we will not cooperate with ICE or any federal agency around immigration enforcement work. We will not.
Have you stopped to ask yourself why there is chaos in Minneapolis and literally nowhere else in America? What does Minneapolis have that nobody else has? Well, it has Walz and Fry and these insane Democrats who believe their jurisdiction should exist in a state of secession from the federal government and from federal laws. That is the bottom line here. They believe federal immigration laws should not apply to Minnesota. Does that sound reasonable to you? Does that sound like something that should be allowed? Of course, it sounds insane. Who are federal agents picking up? Drug traffickers, rapists, sex criminals, smugglers, murderers, terrorists in some cases. Some of the world's worst. Joe Biden and his party let millions of them walk right into our country, and now Democrats in Minnesota are trying to keep them here. Donald Trump was elected on a pledge to deport them, and that is all that he is trying to do. I hope this conversation with Walz and Trump bears fruit. I hope the Democrats in Minnesota come to their senses. They have an awful lot of political capital invested in this left-wing insurgency right now. It's hard to put Antifa back in the bottle once you have invited them and their tactics into your community.
That is a fact. He put this on yesterday, so I caught it early. So, all right, let's keep going. Hey, remember that dude that was telling everybody, that bald-headed freak-looking dude, the self-described Antifa general in Minneapolis, urging people to arm themselves? You guys remember that guy? Here, take a look at him.
My name is Kyle. I'm Antifa, and there's so much rage in me that I've had to record this like 15 times trying to get the message out. They fucked up, okay? Go watch my other videos. Doesn't matter if you're not here and you're not caught up. You missed the fucking fight. But if you are, it's time to suit up. Boots on the ground. Nicollet and fucking 26th. My house is 4 blocks away. Anywhere between Franklin and Nicollet and 26th and Nicollet. Show up, ready to go. Okay, not talking about peaceful protests anymore. We're not talking about having polite conversations anymore. I am talking specifically to my fucking followers. This is everything I have fucking talked about, and this is exactly what I said was gonna happen. This is exactly what I said was gonna fucking come when we didn't fucking go and march on fucking Whipple with guns. Sorry. But welcome to America 2026, where Second Amendment is the only thing that's going to keep you fucking protected from literal fucking Nazi gunmen that are killing innocent people in the street with impunity. This is not a fucking joke. There's nothing fun to chant about it. Get your fucking guns and stop these fucking people.
Yes, they should be on him right now. He should be in prison. But you know what? He's not. Why? Because the people that he's talking to, he said his people, his followers, take a look at who his followers are going to be.
I do this all year, all the time. I'm out and about like this because I do it for me all year. All the time. Yeah. Yep. I'm a fucking blue collar fuck of a dude all day long. And then at least a few times every week, I like to get real clean and pretty and go out, shoot pool or get dinner, maybe go dance. You never fucking know, right? But I don't need a fucking parade to celebrate. I don't need to be groped and harassed and catcalled and treated like a piece of meat by a bunch of fucking cis women who fucking give me side eyes in public when I do this the rest of the fucking year. Who mumble to themselves and fucking have all kinds of things to say behind my back. All of you, fuck off.
Yeah, Dodge just said it right over there on X. He said, that's probably the dude from Kick right there. The dude is a freak, man. He's a mental freak. So there's his followers. Going to go dress up in your dresses and you, oh my God. That is just crazy, right? I had that one for a couple of days now. I've been dying to get you guys to see that stuff. That is so messed up, right? Oh, yes. That is a freak. This is what I'm talking about with the mental illness going on here, guys. You got freaks like this threatening people. Why are the FBI not on his doorstep? That motherfucker has been in. Oh, yeah, definitely. He definitely been in prison. And he probably loved it, too. He probably had a bunch of cigarettes. All right, here's how it works. We can only hope. Take a look at this.
Here's this week's cut on the fraud we've committed.
These taxpayers are so gullible.
A few moments later.
Federal agents, you two are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
You guys play nice now.
Yeah, that's probably exactly how it went. What is that? Nope, nope, nope. What are we going here? Oh, nope. We got to watch this. This is the new Visit Minnesota ad that's going to be put out here. Take a look at this.
Visit Minnesota, a land of beauty, where more than 10,000 sparkling lakes reflect endless blue skies. Just as memorable as the scenery are the people who call Minnesota home. Minnesotans embody a spirit of kindness and community that visitors feel instantly. If it's cultural diversity you're looking for, we have that too. From angry Somalis to angry lesbians, Minnesota has it all. But Minnesota is so much more. Enjoy winter sports, we have hockey and skiing, and bashing law enforcement SUVs with a metal pipe. Fun. Looking to go out in the evening for entertainment? Check out Minnesota's vibrant music scene. Or maybe an exciting fireworks show is more your speed. And of course, if you just want to spend hours practicing saying someone's name, you've come to the right place. What about the food? Shall we talk about the food? Okay, let's not talk about the food. But if it's cultural enrichment you're after, you can visit one of our world-class leering centers to leer even more about the fine state of Minnesota. So, if you've always wanted to visit Somalia, but are concerned it's too far away, come to Minnesota. Minnesota, because Somalia is too far away.
Now that is perfect for Minnesota right there, ain't that, guy? That is hilarious. And I've held on to that for a couple of days too, and I haven't been able to get a chance to show you anything. That's why I wanted to hurry up today and get some, because tomorrow's Throwback Thursday, because I don't want to have that many articles, but I do have some already started in my inbox right now. So Let's get to this one. This was from Johnny on X. What's it say? It's wicked cold up here in Minneapolis. So take a look at this one. I can't remember what this one's about. So let's watch it together.
Hey.
Walmart.
Hand warmers.
Hand.
Warmers?
I know, it's a Bloomington's here.
Thank you.
I don't know, hand, sir. Chicken?
Hand warmers.
Chicken?
Hand warmers? Hand warmers? Hand warmers?
Hand warmers?
Hand warmers?
Yeah, that side. Close to pharmacy. That's
Close to what?
pharmacy.
Pharmacy.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you. Crayons? You guys have crayons? Crayons?
Crayons?
Crayons.
Pharmacy area?
Crayons.
Crayons?
Cray.
Crayons, oh.
Hand warmers?
Chicken?
Yo, Sean caught that. Radical Right caught that over in Getter. Did you guys catch that? Chicken? How you get hand warmers and chicken? They're supposed to be here legally, American citizens, but you don't know the difference between hand warmers. I feel sorry for that Walmart. That place needs shut down immediately. Chicken. Sean, Radical Right caught that over there. That's crazy, right? Hand warmers, chicken? Hand warmers, chicken. And then she goes back by the pharmacy, that other one. Holy shit. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. Because after I got that video from him, I saw it everywhere on the news. Oh, and so it's not AI. It's a fact. These dumbass some bitches don't know what the hell they're doing, and they're here legally. Yeah, that's right. They use chickens. Yeah, that's hand warmers. They stick their hands up the chicken's ass. They hold two of them as muffins. They rub them together, pull out an egg. That's what they do. Rub their chickens together. That is crazy right there. Thank you for that, Johnny. I've been holding on to that one for a while too. He gave me those ones a while ago. Oh, do you guys remember when the Democrats were talking about, our ICE agents and Trump's putting these kids in cages and all this stuff and how bad it is and all that stuff because they were there, they looked at the conditions of it. Well, here's a little footage of inside a Texas ICE facility. Take a look. Oh my God, no! The kids are in cages. Holy shit! Look, it's madhouse in there. Look. Oh my God, those kids are suffering. No way. How inhumane. You're sitting at a computer desk. You're outside playing in the sand. How dare you?
Right now that it's still a little cool.
That's right.
How dare you? Thank you for that, Radical Right, Sean. How dare they treat those kids that way? Give them computers and let them play in the sand outside and go to recess. How dare you do that? Don't let them color no more. Man, oh days, what the hell's going on there? That's ridiculous. This is what you get from the lion-ass Democrats. They don't go there themselves. They bring up things back in Obama's time and Joe Biden's time and show the actual kids in the cages. But this is what you get from these lion-ass Democrats. That's so pathetic, it's unbelievable. Where are we at here? This is California Fraud music video. I think I'll be the last one because tomorrow is Throwback Thursday and we're going to get into some great videos. I got a ton of stuff downloaded for tomorrow. I tell you what, you guys are going to enjoy it. So let's take a look at California Fraud music video, shall we?
California fraud. That's right. California knows how to scam ya. California knows how to scam ya. All illegals, they get paid. All illegals, they get free healthcare. All illegals will rob ya. We keep on stealing. We keep on stealing. Now let me welcome everybody to the broke woke West, a state that's bankrupt and no promises left. The fraud hits your pocketbook with no gas money left. Pack a mask for the smoke in the city a mess. We in that wildfire state where all the blue-haired lives be. A state where you never see a homeless man not pee. And crooks be on a mission for your things. Lean, mean, money, making vaccines, killing dreams. I've been in the game for 30 years running lies too. Ever since my buddy saw my mushroom, now it's 26 and they caught me and watched me lying. Looking like I robbed the entire country. It's all fraud, from Diego to the Bay. Illegals pouring in while your jobs fade away. Throw up a finger if you're done with this game. Newsom put it down for Califraud,
That was great right there. But I had to see it. You had to see it. You got. I couldn't resist that one, guys. I'm telling you what. One more, and this is what all liberal. Let's say all liberals, period, but we'll just say all liberal women. Take a look at this real quick.
Around how fucking angry I am. And every MAGA, I want to punch you in the fucking face. I want to beat you up until you are on the ground. I want to curb stomp the shit out of you. If you voted for Donald Trump, come tell me in the comments. I'm going to find where you fucking live. I'm going to beat up your whole fucking family. If you have a 5-year-old kid, I'm going to pick them off too. I fucking hate you guys. You're choosing violence. You're choosing war instead of peace on American streets. And you destroyed the fucking country because you're so fucking racist. I hate every fucking one of you.
Man, that's a girl you want to take home to your mother, don't ya? Oh my God. That's exactly what we choose violence. Listen to that. Holy shit, right, guys? Man, you know tomorrow's going to be even better, guys. She's definitely unhinged. This is what I'm talking about. All you got to do is go to one of these so-called protests, and you bring a mental, you need a psychiatrist, oh my God. Need a bunch of nets and round them all up and put them in the nut house because that's where they all belong. Come on to Texas, little bitch. Exactly, Kat. I would like to know where this bitch is at. I'll go up to her and tell her I voted for Trump right to her fucking face to see what she wants to do. I would love it because, like I said, all she got to do this, and she's going to be laid out cold on the ground. I will knock the shit out of her. I don't give a shit if she's a woman or not. I don't hit women. But that ain't no woman. There's a mental freak is what she is. She needs some Midol. You got that right, Fix. That's a fact. Guys, oh yeah. Tomorrow's going to be even better, guys, because we're going to have some great videos tomorrow. I think I got most of them out of here. But we're going to have some great stuff. We got some Little Man. But that's not for tomorrow. But we got some video. We got some Three Stooges. We got some more Dean Martin. We got some new stuff here. Stuff that was normal in the 70s. And do you say soda or do you say pop? That's for a question for tomorrow in chat, guys. So get it in your heads. I want to know what you're going to talk about. But we got a lot of stuff going. I got 3 new different videos for Name That Movie clips for tomorrow night, guys. You're not going to want to miss it. Let me tell you, it's going to be awesome. So make sure you get everybody you know. Come in and join us for Throwback Thursday tomorrow night, guys. It's going to be an awesome show. Got a few articles we're going to get on to, but the rest of it's going to be fun. I'm telling you what, we need to laugh. We haven't laughed enough. So we're going to get into it. Unless you're watching chat, that's when you're going to laugh because some of the comments were freaking hilarious tonight. So I love it. So, guys, thank you for joining me tonight on this Wednesday night. We're in the middle of the week. It's hump day, right? So, hey, we're going to have a blast tomorrow on Throwback Thursday, and I got to start getting some stuff done. I got my bathroom to get done, and we got some other things going on, and I'm not having the chance to do it. So, guys, thank you for tuning in, and before we sign off tonight, I want to take a second to look you in the eye, metaphorically speaking, of course, and say thank you. Thank you for joining me tonight on this episode of The Conservative Viewpoint. The show isn't just me talking into a microphone. It's about you. It's about the hardworking Americans who are tired of being lied to, tired of being told that the sky is falling while their pockets are being picked. Thank you for your comments in chat, your support, and for having the courage to seek out the truth in a world that wants to keep you in the dark. You are the heartbeat of this movement, and I don't take a single second of your time for granted. Today, we have exposed the green lies about Al Gore and the absolute theft of your tax dollars in Minnesota. We showed you that while they're trying to scare you with fairy tales about the weather, they are ignoring the real world crimes happening right in our backyard. But remember, knowledge is only half the battle. Take what you learned tonight, share it with your neighbors. Don't let the flame of common sense go out. We've got a massive day ahead of us tomorrow. You do not want to miss it because it's Throwback Thursday, guys. We're going to be reaching into the archives to show you how life was so much better back in the old days. We are going to remember the good old days from the past. Don't forget, we have the fan favorite game, Name That Movie Clip, that you're not going to want to miss, guys. We're going to test your movie skills out because we're going back to the, I can't remember, 60s, I think, maybe 70s. Wait until you see these three. They're three different ones. My wife picked these out, so it's definitely different to what I'm doing. I wouldn't even thought about it. So, guys, sleep well, stand tall, keep your head held high. This is our country. These are our values, and we're not going anywhere. The truth doesn't need a lobbyist. It just needs a voice. And you'll hear the voice right back here tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, good night. God bless. And the Conservative Viewpoint stands with you. I'll see you back here live right after the Rebel Chick with the Cause. It starts at 7 p.m., guys. So until then, like always, guys, have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you back here live tomorrow, guys. Good night, everyone.